NewsView, a look at some of the news of note with Michael Badger from Champaign-Urbana, Illinois.
Hello and welcome to NewsView. I'm Michael Badger. Tonight's top story is that the 4-H Club members are seeking signatures for a specialty license plate in the state of Illinois. In Marion, Illinois, 4-Hers are seeking a petition of signatures for the license plates. Club members hope to collect 1,500 signatures by July 15th. This according to the Daily Republican, the news from the news website from Williamson County. And that's what the news is. They want, if you want to support it, you can go to www.4hfoundation.illinois.edu and find out there. Each club has been challenged to recruit supporters. The clubs that successfully meet the challenge will be invited to a celebration at the Illinois State Fair. And moving along, the big news here across Illinois is the HMO Health Personal Care Plan that has been added to state employees' options with the recent health care proposals and changes. And this according to the State Journal Register in Springfield. They say that Personal Care's HMO and Open Access Plan were added to the health coverage options available in the state of Illinois to Illinois employees, retirees, and dependents for at least 90 days in contracts that begin on July 1st. People covered by this group insurance have until 5 p.m. Friday, till 5 p.m. Friday. Well, I guess you're out of luck if you wanted to file, because it is now after 5 p.m. by a few good hours. But Judge Brian Otwell has stopped the state from proceeding with a long-term OPA contract with HealthLink and Personal Care. This is impacting the whole state. People who used to work for the state or I guess who still do. And moving on, in Los Angeles, schools have banned, according to the Los Angeles Times, corn dogs, chicken nuggets, and chocolate milk. So they banned chocolate milk in LA schools along with corn dogs and chicken nuggets, but they have replaced those with sushi. The LA School Board's decision to stop serving flavored milks is just the beginning, says the Los Angeles Times. It says this means they will have more vegetarian offerings, such as spinach tortellini and butternut squash sauce and California sushi rolls, along with many ethnic foods that will be added. But you can say goodbye to corn dogs, chicken nuggets, and other breaded items in Los Angeles schools. Megan Bamba, who is the project coordinator with Occidental College's Urban and Environmental Policy Institute, agreed with the move, saying, quote, "The meal needs to be better, not that we need to keep chocolate milk to attract students to the cafeteria," she said. The district banned sodas on campuses back in 2004 in LA, and they started a trend followed by the rest of the state of California, as well as districts across the country. Later that year, in 2004, the school board passed a motion to ban the sale of junk food during the school day by restricting the calories and fat content in snack foods, end quote. That's from the Los Angeles Times, because in LA is where they have banned chocolate milk, and I guess strawberry milk, if they have that there too, and corn dogs, chicken nuggets. But they're adding more ethnic fare, such as sushi. And in another story in California again, San Francisco Bay Area this time, baggy pants caused an airplane's evacuation and jail time for somebody. And they say Deshaun Marmon, who is 20 years old and who is a football star from San Francisco's Bayview neighborhood, he was asked to pull up his sagging pajama pants before his U.S. Airways flight home. But a fight to take him to his best friend's, it was a flight to take him to his best friend's funeral, but Marmon's friend David Henderson was shot and killed on the same Bayview streets. Marmon told his mother that he at first refused, saying his hands were full. Then he went to his seat where he did pull up his pants, said his mother. But the pilot ordered the plane evacuated and made a citizen's arrest of Marmon in the baggy pants. He's a player at the University of New Mexico and was charged with trespassing, battery, and resisting arrest. He's being held at a San Mateo County jail in Redwood City, and you can read more about that on NBCBayArea.com. And once again, from that same website, NBC Bay Area, goldfish might be banned in San Francisco. And it says first kittens, then puppies and hamsters, now goldfish. San Francisco's Animal Control and Welfare Commission is recommending that the city ban the sale of goldfish, tropical fish, and guppies in its borders, according to Mater and Ross. This recommendation to San Francisco's Board of Supervisors is part of the Commission's ongoing efforts to discourage impulse buys of animals. But the ban is only a recommendation and will not likely be passed to the full Board of Supervisors to become law. So they probably won't ban goldfish, but they are considering it. And we'll take a break and come right back with some more news and weather and more right here on News. And in other news tonight, SimplySell.com, I think it's SimplySell.com, but anyway, SimplySell has expanded to help Central Illinois businesses succeed with big strategies simplified according to the email wire, the Global Press Release Newswire. I'm Michael Badger, and this is NewsView. And this company, SimplySell, is trying to help teach businesses in Central Illinois how to uncomplicate their business structure. Quote, we've spent most of our careers helping large companies grow, they say, but we've always had a passion for smaller businesses, said Brian Tucker, founder of the president of SimplySell. Now we are taking proven strategies we used with the big guys, simplifying them and using them to shorten the road to success for our clients. For more information on this, you can visit simplysell.com. That's www.simplysell.com. And from the Republic in Columbus, Indiana, in Casey, Illinois, 2 Eastern Illinois brothers are dead, and their father was wounded after a dispute over land. Illinois State Police say David Brussels shot his brother Kevin Brussels Saturday at their parents' home in Casey. David Brussels then shot himself and died at a hospital in Urbana. Casey is 70 miles south of Urbana. Police say the brothers were both in their 50s and the father is in his 80s. Police say David Brussels was a college professor and lived with his parents, while Kevin Brussels had a home nearby but spent most of his time in New Hampshire. And one more story here. According to a USnews.com politics section, I guess that's U.S. News and World Report. Yes, that's their website. According to a new book by Tim Grosclose called Left Turn, How Liberal Media Bias Distorts the American Mind. According to this book, Fox News has a conservative bias, and Fox is clearly more conservative than ABC, CBS, CNN, NBC, and National Public Radio. But he also says maybe it is Fox News Channel that is centrist and possibly even less left-leaning, while all the others are far to the left. He also says that O'Reilly in a poll was voted the most trusted news source. And that Matt Drudge's Drudge Report is one of the most fair places to get news from a media outlet on the internet. He says the Drudge Report, though, is more conservative than the average U.S. news outlet, but it is a logical mistake to use that to infer that he is biased on an absolute scale, quote unquote. And a few of Matt Drudge's stories are written by Drudge himself. Most of them are actually from the rest of the media, just linking to their websites. And thank you for watching NewsView. If you have any questions, comments, or news tips, you can email those to me at newsview@email.com. And I think we'll go to a break, and when we come back, we'll have weather and maybe a Crime Stoppers bulletin. Thanks for watching. And here's your NewsView weather forecast for this weekend and the beginning of next week. Friday night, chance of thunderstorms with a low temperature of 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Saturday, high temperature of 90 degrees Fahrenheit with a chance of thunderstorms yet again. And Saturday night, more chances for thunderstorms and a low of 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And for your Sunday, a high temperature of 90 degrees again with partly sunny skies, yet another chance of thunderstorms. And Sunday night, a low of 71 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'll just add that Monday, 90 degrees Fahrenheit for a third day in a row. And stay tuned for the weather slide in case you missed any of that. You can read it if you can read it. And this is NewsView. Thanks for watching. And here's a Crime Stoppers bulletin from the Champaign County Crime Stoppers at 373-TIPS. That's their phone number, 373-TIPS. Crime Stoppers bulletin on Wednesday, May 18th at approximately 4 p.m. A black male subject entered the lobby of Motel 6 located at 1906 North Cunningham Avenue, Urbana, from the main north entrance. Once inside the lobby, he produced a large black handgun from his pocket and demanded money from the motel clerk. After the clerk surrendered the money, the suspect fled from the scene on foot. The suspect was last seen running north from the Motel 6 parking lot toward the Willow Springs subdivision located in the area northeast of Motel 6. The suspect was described as a black male with short black hair, approximately 6 feet tall, weighing 180 pounds, and wearing a dark hooded sweatshirt with gray stripes on the sleeves, a heavy dark colored jacket, and baggy dark colored jeans. The suspect was also wearing sunglasses and what appeared to be a blue latex glove on his left hand. If you have any information regarding the identity and/or location of the suspect, Call Crime Stoppers at 217-373-TIPS or 217-373-8477. Information can also be sent by anonymous web tip by going to www.373tips.com or by sending an anonymous web phone text to the following, which is tip 397 plus the information to crimes, or CRIMES, which is 274-637. The information you provide to Crime Stoppers is confidential. You do not have to give your name or appear in court. Crime Stoppers will pay a reward if the information you provide leads to an arrest for this crime. Cash rewards are also paid for information on other felony crimes or fugitives in the Champaign County area. I'm Michael Badger with what has been your Crime Stoppers Bulletin for this time. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.